Glad to have you with us from Conway, South Carolina. This ought to be a fun matchup in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Georgia Southern Eagles, taking on the 23rd ranked team in the land, the Ball State Cardinals. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Georgia Southern's offense will take the first swing of the game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season, throughout your career, and it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with your boys one last time. But another thing, too, I love the swag bags, personally. I love getting the gifts.
Yeah, I mean, to me, David, really, it was thinking about the tradition and history of these bowl games. I think that's one of the best things about college football. We're in an era today where bowl games don't matter as much as they did back when you and I played, but it was special to take the field with your guys one more time, but playing in games that had so much history.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 40.
I think on that last run play on 3rd down here early in the game, they're making a statement that we believe we're the more physical team and we're going to run the football even if you know it's coming at you. Nice job. They got the ball at mid.
Oh, look out! He's at the 10. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Eagles!
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Makes a move. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. So Ball State's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
Line getting set on 2nd down. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. And now on 3rd down after that last run. To the ground to try to move the chain. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the Cardinals come to the line with a new set of downs. Little touch pass to the receiver. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. The Cardinals are on the move. Scanning the field, it's Kelly. They're trying to get to him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. To the ground with the back. Stop is made almost immediately. Give him 1 to the 23.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense. To be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. Be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They'll wrestle it down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And that last run leaves him with a 3rd down. Will they keep it on the ground? He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. I know you want to keep the ball away from the other offense, but going for it inside your own 40? Trying to show their strength with the run on 4th down. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Kelly. Fires to the wideout. Picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Makes the grab over the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Guys, we've reached the end of the quarter. Georgia Southern has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. A 3rd down play to get the quarter started. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive.
Well, it's a good news, bad news scenario. You got the pick, and you would have liked to have paid that off with a touchdown, but because the drive stalls out, they're still happy to get the field goal.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him. Maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with this system.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. And the Cardinals have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride Davis here. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. What squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. So no room to run there, and you wonder after that loss on 1st down where they turn now.
Yeah, and that's why it's so important for the defense to win these 1st downs, right?
And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Ball State. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? You see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the returner will be dragged down. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker. It is so important.
Georgia Southern in a hurry. Williams will pass. Looking to scramble. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He's got great speed. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Snares it outside. It's Thacker. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Now on third down for this offense. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Trying to wear down this defense, the seventh play of the drive, it's 3rd and 1. Headed to the end zone, and he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cardinals!
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground, take the lead going into the half, take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be knocked down. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet... They're about to bring the heat again. Williams looking for a man. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on first down. And here's a fumble way behind the line. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Touch pass on the run. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. A loss of 5 on that play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Trying to get to him. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
You know, it's difficult for QBs sometimes when you're throwing to your running backs because they're not receivers. You really got to be perfect with the ball placement. You got to make that a catchable throw. A little bit too tough for the RB on that.
And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Just drives in between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. On the move from inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Reese 2 quarters down in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. Couple of teams looking to bring home some hardware for the trophy case. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. An offensive showcase, yes, but it's been those dynamic running backs who have set the pace. I'm curious to find out if this ground and pound approach is going to continue into the second half, or if one of those defenses will actually show some pride.
Second half all teed up, and Georgia Southern will start it with the kickoff. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ball State takes over the football, and the Cardinal offense headed out. They more than got the job done in the first half. Now the job in a bowl game, don't get distracted and finish the deal here in the second half.
I mean, love the way they came out. They had all that time off, didn't look rusty at all, came out with the foot on the accelerator, looked really, really good. Palmer, he's just more of the same here in the second half.
I agree. And if you're on that sideline right now, now's not the time to be thinking about the off-season, your strength program, what classes you're taking in the spring. You need to focus on finishing this game and punctuating this season. Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it out of the shotgun. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next.
Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the first down. The Cardinals with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Looking for a crease. It's Clark. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It is good. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
Comes out throwing on 1st down. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. On 3rd down, going up top. Fires to the big fella. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Looking to throw, it's Kelly. Get it out on the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Cardinals send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Looking to go up top on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Man, this defense has been ruthless all game long. Individual effort. They've got guys up front winning their one-on-one matchups, and they have been terrorizing this quarter.
Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, giving 1. Georgia Southern in a hurry. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Bringing it back, it's Thacker. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Ball State takes over the football and the Cardinal offense headed out. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. Under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter.
Pound it, pound it, pound it. I might not have that pretty run-pass ratio of 50-50, but if I can run the football like this consistently, you're not going to do anything about it. You want to be a great offensive coordinator? Keep calling the run.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his...
And that pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a toe. The offense set for a 1st down play. Williams will pass. Finds his back in the middle. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. That brings us to the close of the quarter, and Ball State has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Bunch formation trying to spring a guy free. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative. Whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they...
Oh, what a grab by the defense. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. He wants to throw. He's going to run it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Looking for space. It's Clark. The Cardinals will move the sticks.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
They're setting up the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first. Second and management.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. And the Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They pull him down after a 4-yard gain down to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Running back searching for a hole. Tackled, but he has a first down.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be...
And he's got it! Touchdown, Ball State!
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Back to pass, it's Kelly. Feeling some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
29, Georgia Southern, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right.
And down he goes back at the 3. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now this...
Off to the races to the right. He's at the 40. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Eagles. And once he got loose, it was all over.
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea. And when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Ball State gets it back. The offense headed to the field. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run or play for the pass. I can't give them everything.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. To the ground. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. The play action fake. Getting some heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown Cardinals. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the 4th. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked real.
Lofts one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Williams looking for a man. He makes the connection.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Wide out in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. The throw. Got it in the middle. It's Horton. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Forced out of the pocket. The ball's free. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession. Actually picked up yardage on the play. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Lets it fly. Can't hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got it. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can. This offense has a second down play.
Second down.
Williams will pass. Pocket starts to collapse. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
It's now 4th down. Number 90 on to punt it away.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this when ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. And here we go, final play of the game right here. With jet sweep pass. And he'll be tackled, and that'll bring us to the end of the game. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen here.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get the W.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.